It's hard to kind of pinpoint directly what harm reduction is because it's so many things at once, right? When people go, what is harm reduction? But harm reduction is love.
For me, harm reduction is about both policy and practice. It's not just activities like needle exchange or supervised consumption services. It is also about the policies that need to change in order to keep things safer and healthier for people.
C'est une approche qui est d'abord et avant tout pragmatique et humaniste. Donc, elle base son action sur des solutions qui sont directement pensées par des personnes concernées, des personnes qui vivent ces situations.
Harm reduction means that we have options of developing programs, policies, and approaches to substance use and addressing needs of community members in a non-judgmental and compassionate way. We try to save lives. We try to educate community members. Harm reduction means giving people an opportunity to be safe.
Et c'est pas juste au niveau du matériel stérile, c'est pas juste au niveau du condom, c'est pas juste au niveau du risque en fait. Quand on parle de méfaits, c'est la santé, c'est la connexion aux autres, la connexion à soi.
Ultimately, what harm reduction means to me is about redistributing power and resources to those who aren't afforded them, and about understanding the power inequities that exist between people who use drugs, between people who exist within the margins.
Harm reduction means to me reducing any kind of harm that impacts a marginalized population. It's a lifestyle, it's a philosophy, and it's based on certain principles that really kind of are embedded in social justice and human rights.
It's all love. Really, it's all about love. Non-judgmental, unconditional.
The key goal of harm reduction is to prevent the harms of substance use. And it's not to reduce use, it's not to obtain abstinence, it's really to prevent those harms, and doing that through a way that treats people with respect and dignity. And that also engages fully with people who use drugs in the development of programs and services.
Du moment où la personne a un sentiment de empowerment, les choses changent pour elle, mais aussi pour les gens autour. Donc, c'est un effet bénéfique pour la communauté.
Maybe it's getting someone housing for one night. Maybe it's just providing safe using supplies so they don't contract hepatitis C or HIV. Maybe it's just giving somebody a meal. But these goals don't have to be huge milestones.
Elle met de côté l'idéologie répressive pour mettre en valeur, en fait, les possibilités et le développement des capacités individuelles et aussi collectives.
We need to change a lot of these laws because these laws are actually killing people.
So the outcomes of harm reduction is less preventable death, but moving even bigger than that. It's about restructuring the way that we do things and trying to make sure that people have access to the care that they need when they need it in the way that reflects their priorities and values.
Dépendamment de à qui on peut parler parfois des méfaits causés par la consommation. Pour nous, à la QP Sud, on parle de réduire les méfaits reliés à la criminalisation puis à la prohibition. Pour nous, les méfaits sont causés par la prohibition et non pas par le comportement de consommation.
So harm reduction as a public health approach counters criminalization, it counters prohibition.
L'objectif, c'est plutôt que la personne puisse avoir contact et avoir un contact positif, un contact qui est constructif. Et qui peut même être au bénéfice, en fait, mutuel, je crois.
It's not this scary thing. It's not just about it. Safe injections is just one very small part of harm reduction. There's so much more to it than that. And So people think it's scary, and it's just like, wow, I don't support harm reduction. It's like, well, are you good to people? Are you kind to people? Do you treat people fairly? Do you want equitable and fair access to healthcare? Well, guess what? You support harm reduction. And